Hold the phone. Is 2K potentially cooking with this? 2K has now announced grind your way to the top with season 1 mode completion rewards in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Rack up wins across your favorite MyTEAM modes to earn this event card, then exchange it for all-time talent along the way. This season's rewards include Jason Kidd, Glen Rice, Jack SIKMA, and more powerful rewards waiting to be unlocked. Oh my goodness, 2K, are y'all kind of cooking? Hold up. Pink Diamond Jack SIKMA, Pink Diamond JKIDD, and Pink Diamond Glen Rice, all of whom will likely be awesome cards. Now, I will say, when did we get our first Galaxy Opal in 2K25? I'll be completely honest, I don't even remember at this point. I am hoping that in 2K26, I don't think it was in season, it definitely wasn't in season 1. I don't remember when it was, but it definitely wasn't in season 1. It might not have been till like, was it even in season 2? Either way, I don't even think it was in season 2 now that I think about it, actually, because that was Shea, Wimby guys, like maybe end of season 2? It might have been into season 2. Either way, these are going to be some of the best cards in the game, even at the end of the season. Jason Kidd, that's a 6'4" point guard who's elite defensively. Elite. His cards are always very valuable because he's one of the best locks in the game, and he's capable enough as a shooter. If he can dunk at all, he's an awesome card. Will he be able to? Probably not. You're probably looking at 25 driving dunk with him, which will hurt him a little bit, but I don't know. JKIDD could be really good, dude. That's a card that's awesome. Jack SIKMA is going to be the best stretch big in the game. 6'11", big man, 7'3" wingspan. He's got actually decent size, so he'll play the center for a lot of people probably. And he's an elite level stretch big. He will allow you to play 5 out very early in MyTEAM at a very high level. He always has a really good jump shot as well. That card's going to be awesome. And then Glen Rice, speaking of always has a great jump shot, another guy who's going to have a really good shot, will be awesome offensively, a solid shot creator, great shooter, and a decent defender as well. And JKIDD's jumper this past year was actually decent in MyTEAM as well. If his jumper's good again this year, at least half solid, he's a really good card too. Either way, all three of these guys look great, and most importantly, on top of looking like great cards, are likely to still be among the best cards in the game at their positions by the time they can be earned. So number one, to start with, huge W that they are taking the format that they had last year with these needing to win games and modes and making it a specific player reward again, instead of a random pack RNG reward that might very well not be good. These look like great cards, and this is a massive W. It's one of the most important things that I think they needed to get right in 2K26 is you have to have specific things each season that are worth going for. This is that, and not only that, it looks as though you can play whatever mode you specifically want and pick whichever player you specifically want. So it might even be an improvement upon the way they've done stuff in the past, because number one, these players look like they're going to be great players, but number two, you can pick whichever one you want, and it's not like Unlimited is Jack SIKMA and Breakout, or let's just say older games, Unlimited would be SIKMA, and Triple Threat Offline would be JKIDD, and Triple Threat Online would be Glen Rice, and you'd have these different players. And generally, to be fair, I don't know if they would have been quite this good either, because these guys might really truly be some of the very best cards in the game. But you can kind of get whichever one you specifically want, whoever's going to help your team the most. Will you be able to get multiple of them would be my first question. And my second question, because it says rack up wins across your favorite MyTEAM modes to earn this event card. What happens if you earn it more than once? Can you get it more than once? Can you get it from specific game modes? Are you getting it for a certain number of total wins across multiple game modes? Or is it 200 showdown wins gets you a mode completion card in season one? Because if that's how it is, that's a lot of games, and that would be a little bit more concerning for sure, in my opinion. I will say that if it's the same win ladders as last year, where it's 400 Triple Threat Park wins or 200 showdown wins online, and then the offline ones like 500 wins in either Breakout, or sorry, Triple Threat or Clutch Time games in Breakout, like that's going to be pretty insane if it's that many games, and that will make these players very hard to get. Now, to be fair, that is still obviously rewarding the grinders way more than it did last year, and I think it's a huge W to add that. I hope it's a little more accessible than that, because that's a lot of games. That's just a target that I personally probably won't be getting till outside of season one. I mean, maybe more than once, we'll see. I don't know. I'm definitely going to be streaming a lot more this year, so I think there's definitely a chance I get closer to these targets and stuff, but I don't know. I'd be interested to see how accessible these cards are, if you can get multiple of them, if you have to play one specific game mode to get the card, or if you can play multiple game modes and like compile wins together to get the card. But either way, I love the flexibility of being able to play the mode you want to get the card, and the flexibility of being able to pick whichever card you want out of the multiple rewards. Now, with this being said, it looks like we're gonna have more rewards. So will that be 2 more pink diamonds, and you have 5 total pink diamonds because you have a point guard, a center, and a small forward? Are we gonna get a shooting guard and a power forward as well? We'll have 5 options. Is that what it's gonna be? Maybe. Are they gonna give us a couple of lower tier rewards where you can get a little bit cheaper completion rewards or something? Probably not. My guess is it'll probably be all pink diamonds. We'll see. I'm also interested, and I think it is absolutely worth mentioning, that I'm interested to see if this is a pay to win thing as well. Can you spend money to get these? I hope the answer is no. I am hopeful that these cards are truly only available to people who are willing to play the game to get them. The reason that I say that is, yes, I know that will make them harder to get for a lot of people, especially if the requirements are hard, but it has been a long time in my team since high level cards have been kept to where you get rewarded for grinding, and there has to be that incentive. This is the best sign that I've seen yet for NBA 2K26 MyTEAM in terms of the game itself for the majority of the community that plays it. 10K a week in King of the Court is cool, but number 1, the format sucks. Number 2, that's still not going to be winnable for most anybody, unless, except for probably number 1, cheaters, and number 2, the best players in the world, realistically. So that's not there for most people to benefit from. Some of the other stuff it looks like they're adding to MyTEAM is neat, and there's some cool creative changes and stuff, but I'll say, in my opinion, the MyTEAM Courtside report was underwhelming at best. Like, I think underwhelming is almost a nice way to put it. This is really good. This is a huge step forward from 2K25. And I mean, again, I told y'all, and I mentioned this in the video that I just dropped an hour ago, if y'all watched that video, I am not trying to be the guy who skits on here and complains constantly. I don't want my reputation to be, I don't like JC's videos, he complains too much. And I think that is my reputation to a certain extent to some people, and that frustrates me. My goal is to tell it how it is with 2K and give my honest opinion. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to sugarcoat what that opinion is. That's why I don't have early creator access tomorrow. You know what I mean? For example, there's going to be a lot of creators who are going to be streaming the game and producing content on it early, even a day early than when an early access actually comes out. I'm not going to be one of those people. It is what it is. I've kind of accepted that that's how it's probably going to be and will likely continue to be. And I have no hard feelings at all towards the people who work at 2K. I think their game has been very predatory the last couple of years, and I'm not going to mince words when I say that. I am praying this year is an improvement. This is a phenomenal start. I want so badly to be the guy who wakes up excited to play this game every day and excited to make content and talk to y'all about all the cool stuff you can do and how to earn things and ways to make your MyTEAM experience fun. I want people to enjoy this game mode as much as I used to enjoy it back in 2K19, 2K20, even 2K21, 2K22 compared to these last few years. I want people to have that enjoyment, and I hope that this year is a step back in that right direction. This is encouraging, and kick butt this year, man. I really hope they do. I want this content team to kick butt, y'all. I really do. I know it's not gonna be perfect. I know they're a business. I know they want to make money. I'm fine with it, but reward your community at the same time. If you can find a good balance in that, we might have ourselves a hell of a year on our hands. We will see. This is awesome. Really encouraging stuff. Very, very glad to see this. And with that being said, that's gonna do it for the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.